I'm like super close to leveling up again. These guys don't give me anything now, though. So why am I running? I'll just warp. Because now we can go back to the Redden village. And you guessed it, more characters are going to have more things to say to us. And you can no longer ask Largo for advice. Or... was he still able to beforehand? I don't remember. Yeah, because Windseeker Heights is pretty hardcore. Actually, that makes no sense at all. Windseeker Heights has some pretty tough enemies, but... well, then how did Olha get through? Actually, I forgot that we were going to have to go to Windseeker Heights, so... no, I don't want to talk to you again. Anyways, so... I'm actually going to go back to Port Remorge real quick. And use the opportunity to level up my gear some. Whoa, what's up with the... what is the volume doing? Or audio doing? It's fine now. Huh. Oh yeah, and now the bridge is repaired. Yeah, you're like best friends with Agu. So Lloyd knows something that we don't. Now how he knows, of all people, beats me. Call me crazy, but I think you still owe me a drink. Yeah, Silva and Zaxxon, they sound like they'd be best friends if they weren't trying to tear each other's heads off. Let's go see Raba. I don't know why the audio keeps glitching, and hey, whoa, it's Isha. Yeah, I kind of forgot that she shows up. Oh yeah, that festival thing. Must be coming up soon. Yeah, and this doesn't get awkward or anything. And then she kicks him in the balls. Yeah, A real man with a normal name like yours would never do something like that. Okay, so what now? Am I really gonna have to answer this? I forget. It doesn't really matter which one you say. I think I usually pick the Red Inn Village just to be nice, but I'm gonna say Port Remorge this time. Oh, that's surprising. And I care how. Oh yeah, that's what Adol does. Do we have any questions for Old Man Rabba? So guess where we're gonna have to go through. All to inspect a piece of driftwood that Isha spotted off in the distance. Okay. So we got a few questions we can ask him. Yeah, your map showed me and everything. Which reminds me, Boslam wanted to know if there was a way to get to Zemeth Island. Okay, now this, I believe Rabba says something kind of interesting. Yeah, so that was supposed to be a statue of Alma. But... yeah. There's a connection between Alma and Ys. Or at least that's Rabba's theory. And he mentioned Celceta, and that... well, I guess to recap. Asteria is the setting of Ys 1 and 2. Celceta is the setting of Ys 4. Or its remake, which just came out, Memories of Celceta. Nah, total coincidence. Yeah, fairies should be helpful and nice, and possibly get on your nerves. That's what Zelda taught me, anyway. Are you saying that mercenaries typically aren't sharp? Alright, and that's it. Yeah, right. We're getting out of here. Do you realize how many adventuring things Adol has to do? Oh. Oh, am I interrupting? So she has no knowledge of the outside world. Sounds like we have ourselves an adventuress in the making. How feels. He's never been to the outside world. Yeah, that's putting it lightly. And I guess he somehow never mentioned Darm Tower until Adol showed up. How do you exclude that one? Oh, well, looks like we got ourselves an adventurer and adventuress in the making. gonna talk to you again, but okay. Oh, well now everyone's seeing boats and driftwood. I would have liked to have seen that. Chaser of fairies. Enemy of bees. Oh. Am I interrupting something here, too? I'm sorry. Kuval, you always look happy. Yeah, I've already seen her. Okay, well, don't mean to interrupt, but I want my swords tempered. But Kuval likes you. Like, really, really likes you. Anyway, so this sword is lightning based. So we have wind, fire, and lightning. I'm just gonna keep upgrading it. Get it close to the same level as our current sword. I was also looking it up, and I think 11 is the max level for these swords, and we're just under, just not enough for the next sword upgrade. For one of them, anyway. But now the Eric Seal is at a comparable level to the rest of the swords, so we can start using it more viably. Just wait. I'm sure one of them will wash up eventually. Oh wait, that was Adol. Oh, yeah, let's talk to the great Emilio. And she's married. Wait, you were fixing the bridge? Then who was tending the Pickards? Oh my, this guy's unbelievable. Yeah. Enough of that. Well, obviously you're supposed to sell stuff while repairing the bridge. Gosh. Do I have to think of everything around here? Priceless. So yeah, capital waters are the only thing that you can sell. Huh. Well, you're the only one who sells armor, aside from Kevin. Well, we kill stuff. We're probably your only customers. And we don't have enough yet. Unless I decided to sell that armor. Or capital water, I mean. Let's talk to Lloyd. But other than Adol, who would want to go through that cave? Like, why was Gazelle in the cave in the first place? Well, he was chased by a giant bee. Maybe I should be looking there, huh? Huh? You know, he's actually not lying. Yep. So let's talk to Boslam and tell him that we found that item, or passage to Zemeth Island. You know, I like how Adol becomes friends with Thoretta, and the first thing he does is he goes to this guy and tells him how to get to the sacred holy ground of Thoretta. Just no hesitation at all. That's what I love about Adol. You're welcome. See, and this is what I like. He's true to his word. I can respect that. And this is what he was talking about, that talisman, or what Maple was talking about. Yeah. So this is Boslam's game plan. Hoard a bunch of Emil and figure out how to get out of the vortex to become filthy stinking rich. I love it. So this is not an accessory. It works immediately. And we will be needing it. So I think it's pronounced Gradios. I think that's how it's pronounced. It's spelled differently in the PS2 version, which I think more heavily implies that it's pronounced Gradios. Maybe? Oh, that's right, there are all these characters to talk to. This poor sad sack of sadness. Yep, sucks for him. Aw, poor Agu. He's been neglected. So yeah, a bunch of backstory on Kaval and Liav. Yeah. And now we're going to talk to August and have him translate this new tabula that we have acquired. And of course, he's just spouting more poetry. Whatever. Songs. See, now he mentions the Ark. And it's like, how could he know about the Ark? This guy knows something. He knows something. He is a somebody, in my opinion. Yeah, I know, August, you're a bit slow on the uptake. So yeah, he points out something kind of interesting. Olha and Isha have a fairer skin tone compared to the rest of the Reda, who are more tanned. And that just is proof of their lineage, that they are priestesses. Priestesses. Yeah, I bet you would, pal. Now, time to translate this tabula. And I'm just going to leave this screen up for a little bit so you can read it. So, interesting thing about this passage, it mentions the Eldine, and I'm not sure if the Eldine are gone into detail at all in E6, or at the very least in this version of the script, but the Eldine play a pretty significant role in, well, actually, I guess I should say, I guess kind of spoilers, but they play a role in the earlier games. Yeah, I don't want to get into too much detail about it, but they do play a role in the later games, or earlier games, I mean. So, yeah, I'll just leave it at that, though. So let's go to the Redden Village real quick. And now we can talk to all the people here. With the exception of Largo, because I just talked to him. Everyone's out and about. He says the same thing over and over again. Well, one day you'll be able to go there. It's a good thing you have a twin. Yep. That's sad. Hey, Kevin, you know the bridge is fixed, right? I think Kevin likes it here. I mean, he's been like trapped on this side for a month. And finally the bridge is fixed and he's like, there's nothing that really needs to be done over there. I can stay here for a while longer. Yes, I've heard it a million times. Okay, look. Ryuk is right here. He's not hiding. He's in a ditch. Like, this is seriously what he does. Like, almost the entire game. He hides from his sister. I have to admire her persistence at the very least. Seems like the children usually have nothing interesting to say. Oh, do tell. Can I have it? Well, yeah, who else would it be? No, that's right. She's still here, isn't she? Hardly noticed her in the corner there. She blends in with all of the junk. So what exactly does she do here? I mean, he's a fisherman, so he fishes, but what do you do? I mean, what are you doing that's making you mess up so much? Well, you can try crying. That's usually a start. Okay. And totally random too, but I never did it before, but you can walk up these. There's no reason for it. You can't go up on that platform or anything. So I don't know why you can. Yeah, about that. Well, maybe you should have gone with him to keep an eye on him. Yeah, I heard you were picking fights the entire time, Silva, so shut your mouth. I don't know, I'm pretty sure that somewhere out there someone actually compared trust to a bridge.